I can
What's
see
up,
him.
Jeff?
Bakari, I am such a fan of yours. I watch you on Don Lemon. I watch you on CNN. I've been following you for years on Twitter. So when they told me of your new book, I've been seeing you promoting it on television. I'm like, yes, I got to speak to this man.
And first of all, that's a big one. Thank you. I'll be out in Vegas actually in a couple of weeks. I'm actually training for a rock and roll run series. I'm running a 10K under the lights in Vegas. So if I get to the finish line and you there with a shot of Fireball, maybe we can take it together.
Absolutely. I love Fireball. We'll do it. Well, congratulations on your new book. Who Are Your People? This children's book, it was inspired by your daughters, wasn't it?
Well, it's one boy, one girl, but yeah, I was inspired by my twins who, when you have kids, man, it just changes your whole world. It changes your perspective. I was speaking to one of my friends the other day, and we used to show people, pictures of cars or basketball highlights on our phone, or the beautiful girl that we like. Now we're showing images of our son and daughter, their first steps or their Christmas gifts. I mean, and for me, I wanted my kids to be able to have images of individuals who look like them. And so I thought that this book, the imagery was so powerful. And I think, Sadie and Stokely are proud of their dad, which to me means the world.
And discuss some of the themes of the book. They're large themes, they're themes to dream big. And I mean, I love this book. It was so inspirational.
So, I wanted the book to be somewhat of a teaching moment because of the images in the book. When you're reading it to your children, you can go through and explain to them who these people are, their contributions to society, their great work. But also in the book, the theme is dream big, dream with your eyes open, order your steps. There's nothing you can't accomplish in this country. And when you learn the stories of others and you set that level of expectation, you'll be surprised what young people can do. And how will you change the world is the question. I mean, you and I both have to ask ourselves that, right? How are we going to change the world? How are we going to go out and leave an impact so that the young people have a better country than the one we inherited?
I would guess many people would think it would be a simple task to write a children's book, but as an author, how was the experience? Yes, exactly.
It ain't simple. It's a shorter process than an adult book. Like when I wrote My Vanishing Country. Thank you for all of those who supported that endeavor. But this book, it's rhythmic. It has a certain cadence to it. And then working with Reggie Brown, who is just utterly phenomenal, and putting together the artwork to match the phrases and the passages. I mean, it was just a team effort. And shout out to everyone who was a part of it. And I think people will enjoy it, learn from it, and even more importantly, be inspired by it.
And with the illustrations by Reggie Brown, was it something that he surprised you with, or do you guys discuss what the look of the book would be?
We discussed it, but he still surprised me, man. I mean, his talent is, when you get this book and you look at it from the cover to the last page, I mean, his talent is just immeasurable. I'm just happy to be associated with him on this journey. Hopefully we'll be able to write a lot more, but this book, the imagery is so rich and so deep. We talked about the stories we wanted to tell. We talked about my twins being in it and myself. And, sometimes fate just brings good people together when you believe and when you have a common goal. And I just want people to be re-inspired. And sometimes I feel like we're somewhat hopeless. I hope this book provides just a little bit of hope.
And your father, Cleveland Sellers, was a civil rights activist, continuing the proud family traditions, aren't you?
I'm trying. I would always say for a long period of time before I had these kids, I wanted my mom and dad to be proud of me. I think that he is. I hope that he is. I stand on the shoulders of so many of those great heroes and heroines. And, my dad was a member of SNCC and was shot February 8th, 1968 in the Orangeburg Massacre. My mom was a part of the integrating class at Hamilton High School in Memphis, Tennessee. So I come from that history, and I'm just trying to do my part, man. I'm just trying to go out here and make people in Vegas proud of me. How about that?
Absolutely. And finally, today, where does your book fall with your twins among their favorites?
Oh, it's a sound second tier.
Second.
They got a number book and a word book that they like a little bit better. But they like pointing in. My daughter, she likes the cover because she points out Stoke, as she calls Stokely, Daddy, and Sadie, or Sissy, as she refers to herself. So we're working on making it number one, but it ain't. I have to be honest with you, it ain't number one just yet.
Well, it's number one around here. So congratulations on a great book. And I'll see you around CNN. And this has been a total thrill. Thank you so much, Bakari.
Thank you so much for allowing me to utilize your platform. I hope to see you soon in person one day.